Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Stock Market, Forex, Financial Speculation, anything to do with financial speculation. And so, this is for you coming from Cancer. Well, firstly, I must tell you that this program is for everybody born in the period of Cancer. It's not specially made for you. It's not based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. So it's for everybody in Cancer. Let's make that clear. Now, the energy of the month of October for you coming from Cancer, let's see how it affects your job area. And for you coming from Cancer, the first 15 days of October where your job is concerned is very poor. The energies are very weak. So you cannot afford to make mistakes. You cannot afford to take it easy. You've got to concentrate on your responsibilities at your job, or you're going to attract a lot of trouble. If you're in business, you cannot afford to take risks because the losing streak will be very strong for you. And also, whatever you try to do, the returns are very slow. So it's not worth taking financial risk if you're in business in the first 15 days of October. Now, the last 15 days where your job is concerned for you coming from Cancer turn even worse. And so the difficulties are that losses and mistakes and misinformation and whatever can go wrong, and the competition may be too strong for you as well. So you might as well not waste your money or your effort in the last 15 days in business. Just consolidate, which means look after what you have is good enough. That's for business. And in your job area in the last 15 days, there's every danger of you even losing a job. There's every danger of you doing very badly, making mistakes, coming to the notice of your bosses, and getting into serious trouble as well. So focus the last 15 days on your responsibilities, or you're going to face plenty of difficulties, plenty of conflict as well. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages in October. There will be always a group of people of these ages who will be extremely lucky. And using Kabbalistic astrology, I've chosen your lucky ages for you. And that would be, if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or even 75, then you're going to be one very lucky person where financial speculation is concerned. And you should go all out and try your luck in this month of October, you coming from Cancer. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. There will be a certain group of dates which will produce a lot of good news for you. There will be a cluster of good planets in there. And so for you, the lucky dates in October would be the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th. These dates in October will give you a lot of good luck. And whether it's the casino, whether it's the lotteries, whether it's any kind of financial speculation, you should try your luck on this 1st, 10th, 19th or 28th of October. Now I'm going to give you numbers which are favored for the month of October where the lottery is concerned. Using Kabbalistic astrology, I have chosen for you, coming from Cancer, I've chosen for you certain numbers. I've tracked the 9 planets movement in the month of October, and I've divided the 9 planets into 2 sections. And the first section of 4 planets, I've seen the planet that's leading, giving me the numbers 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, or 64, depending on what kind of lottery you play. And then I've gone to the second group of planets, 5 planets, and from there the leading planet appears to be giving me the numbers 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51 or 60, depending on what lottery you play. And now for the third set of numbers, I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards to produce a number for you coming from Cancer. Let's see what this card says. Well, it's the card of water. So I'm going to go for the 2 series, which would be the number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56 or 65. And so you've got 3 sets of numbers now, plenty of numbers in front of you now. What do? You go and get some paper and you get a scissors and you cut strips of paper 2 inch by 2 inch roughly. And on each of these 2 inch by 2 inch you will write one number. So you may write the number 1 and you fold that paper up and you put it down. You take another 2 inch by 2 inch paper and you will write the number 10. So you will go through all these 1 series, 6 series and 2 series. And with that you will have plenty of this paper all folded up. And now what you do? Well, you'll have to wear your best colors and face your best directions, but you'll only know that if you have seen me for a 90-minute session, because I'll teach you all this in detail. But in the meantime, just face any direction you want, wear whatever favorite colors you have, and start to choose numbers. And how do you do that? You use your thumbprints and your fingerprints. Now your thumbprints and your fingerprints don't belong to you, they belong to your soul. And so you have seen people who do this or do that or do this. Most of them don't know why. It's because you are trying to get your soul involved with whatever you want to do and plan. And so for you from Cancer, for this month of October, I'm going to make you have your thumbs to join your index fingers, first fingers like this. Thumbprint join the fingerprint like this, not like this, but like this. And now that you have done that, there's a huge thing going on within you, and windows and doors open, and the soul is right now contacting you and you're contacting the soul. And so you will look at these pieces of paper and you'll want to focus on what your numbers you're going to take from there so that you have a chance of winning. And so it's 30 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes. Some people say, can I say a prayer? I said, why not? And this once, when you've had enough of this thinking and focusing, you pick up one paper and you open it, and it may give you the number 3. So you write down the number 3 and you fold this paper and put it back. You shuffle the papers around and you go back to do this. And then if you need 5 numbers, you do this 5 times. You need 6 numbers 6 times. If you need 7 numbers, you do this 7 times. And that way you will have your own energy. And once you have had these numbers, then I will be able to give you your lucky days, to go and buy these numbers on your lucky days, and to wear your best colors on these lucky days when you go and buy. And there's a lot involved to get all this accuracy using your own energy. That's the best way to do it. Okay? So you try your luck that way. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I will talk to you about your next 7 or 8, 9 years. And during the 7, 8, 9 years, all areas of your life will be discussed in detail, calendar year by calendar year, age by age. And all this will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. So I look forward that you contact me. I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth and looking at your palms. And every month you can compare your personal lottery numbers to what I'm giving to you coming from Cancer every month. And if the numbers are getting very close to each other, you got to go and buy. So I'll give you all that information, your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, plenty of information. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. And we'll have this 90-minute session on. Until then, thank you and the best of luck to you. Goodbye.